Hello my friends and welcome to the channel. Now I know it's been a while I posted on the channel, and that is because I've been working on a lot of advanced courses just to push out quality content, reward content to you guys. And now I'm announcing the pre-sale of my advanced MERN stack e-commerce course, where we also integrate a fintech digital wallet. All right, so I don't want to talk too much about it because in the next couple of seconds you're going to see an advanced inside out demo of the project that we build. And so what you need to do is to take advantage of the pre-sale and get 50% off the course. You just need to use the coupon code pre-sale when you want to check out as you purchase the course. So if you just want to check out, all you just need to do here is add pre-sale and just click on apply, and you will see that you get 50% discount on the course. Okay, so make sure you take advantage of that, because as soon as the course is finished or completed, the price will go to the normal price. All right, because right now the course is still in development, but we've published a good number of sections for you to get started with. So take advantage of the pre-sale and let's get into seeing the course demo. All right, see you there. Hello my friends and welcome to this course. In this course, we're going to build out an advanced e-commerce website using the MERN stack. Before we get started, my name is Zeno and I'm going to be your instructor throughout the course. Now let's quickly do a demo of what we are going to be able to build, all of the features we're going to be able to build into this project. So this is the home page and this project is called Shopito. I'm going to just scroll down. So by the way, you see here that we have this good looking header and we have the slider. So look at the design on the slider and the effect, the animation effect. The slider has an auto scroll effect, but also you can change the slide just by clicking on any of these buttons here. So you can see that's exactly what I'm doing right now. Now, it's interesting to note that we also build out this slider by ourselves from scratch. Okay, so now let's proceed by scrolling down. And as I'm scrolling down here, you see we have all of this. This is a product slider or a product carousel. So I'm going to scroll down here. You can add these products to the cart, or you can click on it to see the product details. But since we're still on the home page, let's just keep going. All right, I'm going to keep scrolling. So this shows us some of the categories we have. And now look at this. It shows us another carousel, but this one now contains just the mobile phones. So you can slide it, or it can even slide by itself. All right, so now we have that, and we also have this elegantly designed footer, as you can see, and then there's this very nice footer menu, and that's it for the home page. Now before we proceed right in the demo, I would like us to just log in so that we are fully logged in. Now I'm going to click on the login and it brings us here, and I'm just going to log in with that account. Okay, so I'm logged in right here and it takes me to the home page. Good. Now that we're logged in, let's come to the shop page and explore. Like I said, you can add your products to the cart right from this home page here, because on all of this carousel we have the add to cart button. So let's just try it out by adding just this product, and as you can see here, it tells us that we've added it to the cart, but something went wrong because of my internet, but that's not a problem. Look at the product right here in the cart. Okay, I'm going to come here to my shop and let's just see a demo. So this is the demo, the shop page, and this is all of the products we have, and it's paginated. So if you scroll down, you see that we have page 1, page 2, and they all contain different products. Around the products we have some filters. So we have a live search. So supposing I wanted to see only techno products, if I just search for that, it's going to bring out all the products that has techno in their names. You can sort the products. So currently it's sort to the latest product, but you can sort by price, so that lowest price. You can sort by the highest price. You can sort alphabetically, that's A to Z and even Z to A. But for now, let's just stay on the latest products. You can also change the display of the product. So for example, it has a grid display right now, but if I click on this guy, it turns to a list display. That's what you see right here. All right, so let's go back to grid display. On the left here, we have this filter. So there's a category filter. Supposing I wanted to see only laptops or only electronics or only phones, all you just have to do is click on that And then there's also a brand filter. So if I wanted to see only Apple products, I think I have just one, and it's currently out of stock. Now, out of stock means that you cannot actually add it to your cart. So if I try to add this product to my cart, you see, sorry, product is out of stock, which is like an intelligent logic, by the way. So meanwhile, let's just keep it at all. Now, the last filter here is the price filter, and there's the lowest price and the highest price. So supposing I wanted to see product between $50 and let's say $200, I just have to scroll down and you see the number of products have reduced, yeah, to 4. Last but not the least, you can clear your filter and it will just go back to the default state. Now we've been able to add some product to the cart. Let's see something about the product details. So I'm going to open up this product, and here you see we have this product slider. So the image of the product constantly changes after maybe like 3 seconds, but you can just click on it to change the image yourself. So that's one. Then also from this page, you can add the product to the cart. Now see here, we have this review. So this particular product has 2 reviews. That's why you see these stars. And you can also add it to the cart. So I'm going to just add that to the cart. And let's keep scrolling down and see the review for this product. Okay, so these are the 2 reviews we have for the product by different users, myself included. So the name of the user, the date of the review, and the review itself. You can see that we have this chart here that shows us the number of stars. So 5-star, for example, has just 1 review, while 4-star also have 1 review. That's why we have a total of 4.5 stars, because it looks at the average. Yeah, so let's keep going. Now you can also increase your cart by just clicking on this plus icon. So supposing now this product has 9 quantity in stock, so I can keep increasing, and when I get to 9, I would not be able to increase any further. It will tell me that the maximum number of product has been reached. So let's just try it out. So I'll just keep increasing. So we have 6, 7, 8. Okay, remember we have just 9 products in stock. So when I get to 9 and I try to add 1 more to the cart, you see here that I get this notification, max number of products reached. So you cannot add more than the product you have in your cart. Yeah, but actually what I want is just one of these products. Yeah, I don't want everything. So now let's go ahead and check our cart. So I'll click on cart, and you see the products we have in the cart. Now let me tell you what one of the things that makes this project stand out. Most people you see that build out e-commerce website or even e-commerce tutorial will save your cart to the local storage, but not me. In this project, we're going to save the cart to the user's database, such that if I log out and I log in as another user on the same computer, I only get to see the cart of that specific user. So I'm just going to log out here, and I'll log in as another user. So this is me logging out, and I'm going to log in as an admin user. So I think I have an admin account here. Okay, great. So I'll log in as an admin account. That's because I just want to show you that the cart is saved unique to the user. So this is the admin account, and as you can see, this is what the admin user had in their cart before they logged out wherever they were browsing. So this is one of the things that makes this project stand out. You have your cart synced to the user irrespective of the device. Anyway, let's just log out and let's log in back as that user that was browsing before. So I'm going to go back to that user account, which I think is, no, not that, I think is this one, and I'll just click on login. Okay, so you see it will take us back to the cart. So once you have an item in your cart and you log in, it will take you to the cart, because the idea is to make you pay as fast as you can. Great, so let's scroll down. There are so many things you can do in the cart. You can delete a product from the cart. You can increase or decrease the cart count or the number of products in the cart. Yeah, so let's come down here and see the payment options we have. Oh my god, we have Stripe. Stripe is a global payment platform. I'm sure you know Stripe. We have Flutterwave. Now for people in Africa, Nigeria, and Africa generally, Flutterwave is a more predominantly available payment gateway. So I'm going to show you how to implement that. But we also have payments, PayPal rather, and lastly we have a digital wallet. So if you don't have any experience with fintech, or any experience working in a fintech, this is going to give you like a brief introduction on how to build a digital wallet and how to use that wallet in this project. Okay, so but for now I also want to show you how you can add a coupon. So this says have a coupon. If I click on add coupon here, I think I have a coupon, my sale. Yeah, so the admin has created a coupon and I click on verify. So you have to verify the coupon. Great. So you see, initially the price was $600, the price in our cart, but you see now it's $480 because this coupon gives us a discount of 20%. Yeah, great. So now let's go ahead and check out. Now, what payment gateway would you like me to check out with first? I'll just go with Stripe. Yeah, but I can assure you everything works and I'll show you, but it's going to be a long demo. So you're required to put in your shipping address, your billing address. I already have that saved, so I can just click on proceed to checkout. Okay, so it brings me here to this page here where I can see that, okay, you have $480 because of the discount of 20%. So initially it was supposed to be $600, which is fine. Now let's give this widget a second to load and then we can make our payments. And if you're familiar with working with Stripe, you know that we have this 424242 for testing. So I'll just do that and then I'll just add something here. And then let's try and make the payment. So fingers crossed, is it going to work? I'll click on pay now and let's see what happens. Voila. So you see here, we have this notification. The cart was cleared. The payment was successful. The an order was created for this user. So we have this nice looking page with this nice animation, the confetti animation. So what the next thing we need to do is actually to see our order. Remember, we paid, was it $380 or $480? $480. So you see here, we have that here, $480, and it tells us that our order was placed. So let's look at that order. So this is the orders page, and you see it ships to this person, and we have other details about the order, including the coupon that was used, the payment method, and the rest of it. Yeah, let's come down here to see the order. So I have the order right here, the $400 one quantity, $200 one quantity. Interestingly, you can review your product from here, but maybe I'll just show you. But first, let me show you what at the bottom here. You can download this order as a PDF. So I'll just click on download as PDF and just give it a couple of seconds and it will just download to your computer and you can view it. As you can see here, we have the download here and I'll just click on open because I expect it to open in Chrome right here. So you see it has opened in Chrome and look at this, voila, we have the order in the PDF format right here. So you can send this to anybody if you like, but this is your order right here. So maybe I'll just come back here so that we can finish the review. Now from here you can review a product. So look at this product. Yeah, I'm going to click on review. So you have to purchase a product before you can review that product. Well, this product looks like a nice product. I'm assuming I've used it, so I'm going to give it a 5-star and I'll give it some text review. I'll say this is a really nice product. Yeah, and that's it. Now I'll come down here and click on submit review and let's see what happens. So submit review and it says product review added. Now if I go to this product, I will be able to, so this is the DJAC product, I will be able to see that, or if another user sees that product, they will be able to see that you left a review on the product. So let me just come here and as you can see here, we have just one review. This is a really nice product and it just shows 1 star here. If other people start adding reviews to this product, you will see that this chart here will dynamically change to what you have, the reviews you have about that product. So that's how our order works. Meanwhile, the order status is order placed. So when the admin of this website has started processing the order, they can change the order status to either processing or shipped or delivered. So you see, currently we have just this one set to delivered, right? So that's about it for the things that the user can do in the front end and interact with the front end, but that's not all. All right, so one other thing that we want to be able to do is to test out other payment gateways just to make sure that they work satisfactorily. So what I'm going to do here is let me add maybe an item to my cart and just try to make payment on that item. So I'm just going to add one of this one and immediately I'm going to head over to my cart. Now the aim of this testing here is to test out the Flutterwave payment gateway and I'll just make a payment of $200. So let's go ahead and check out very quickly and proceed to checkout like so, and then I'll click pay with Flutterwave. Now let's allow it to load up the Flutterwave payment panel, and then I'm just going to slot in the payment details for Flutterwave. Okay, so you see that now I'll paste in the credit card, the test credit card number for Flutterwave, and then I think the expire is 0932. Then this is this should be 564. Great. Now I'll click on pay 200 USD, and then I'm just going to click on proceed, where it's going to allow me to enter my OTP, and then the OTP is just 126 for Flutterwave testing. I'll click on submit, and then let's see what happens. So you see, thank you for your payment, or thanks for your payment. Now it will redirect us back to our website, and we're going to see what happens here. So first off, payment successful, order was created, and the cart was cleared. So just to confirm, you can actually head over to your orders page, and you will see that the last item we have is this one of $200, which we just bought. Now let's go ahead and test the other payment gateway, and this time I want to test my wallet. So I think I want to go with a product with a different price. Maybe I will just go with this one. Okay, so I would add this to my cart, and then I'm just going to head back to the cart immediately. Now, of course, we've tested the coupon before, but let's just give it another test here. So I'll just say my sale so that we can just have a discount on this product. Okay, so we have that, and I want to pay this time with my wallet. And don't worry, I will show you how we come about the wallet. So I'll click on checkout, and then I'll just proceed to checkout. You see here, I have $500 in my wallet. Supposing I didn't have enough money in my wallet, it will tell me to top up my wallet. So let me just actually show you that part. So I'm just going to add another product, something. Okay, so this one of $1,000, and then I'm just going to come back to the cart, and then I'll check out with the wallet. So just want to show you that it's a very intelligent process. So you see here, it says insufficient balance, top up wallet. But of course, what we want is we just want to check out with this product since we have enough in our wallet. Okay, so let's go ahead and proceed to checkout, and I'll click on proceed to checkout, and you see here I'm able to pay. So I'll go ahead and pay for this particular product. So I'll click on pay now, and let's see what happens. So you see payment successful, and then it brings us here, it clears our cart, and we can now check for that particular payment that we just made. So I'll click on view order status, and as you can see, I'm in my order status page, and you see this is the money we just paid right here. If you open that, you see the product, this DJAC Bluetooth home theater. That's what we paid for. Great. So one other thing that I believe is very important in an e-commerce website is to be able to send transactional emails to your users. So I'll show you right there. So let me just log into my email just to show you that we also incorporate that feature in here. Just give me a second, and I'll just drag my email here. Okay, great. So I'll just drag the email and then just put it here. Great. So you see here, this is Shopito order placed, and it was just placed. I'll open that, and you see here we have the Shopito app. Hi, Eomazino. This is the product we just bought, the Jack product, and it was sent to our Gmail. And it's not just a rough email, it's actually a very neatly designed email that we send, so they can go to the dashboard to view stuff if they want to, and then you just do the formalities of thanking them. See, that's what we are able to do in this project. Yeah, all right, so now let's head over to back to the shop. Now supposing a user sees a product that they don't have the money to purchase at that moment, or they are not ready to purchase that product at that moment, well, they can simply just add that product to something called a wish list. So if I click on add to wish list, then this product will be added to my wish list, and you see here we have it. Now take note of the product. It's a HP pavilion. If I come here to my profile by clicking on my name and I click on wish list, then you see here that it's going to fetch our wish list, and look at it. This is the product we just added, $1,000 to our wish list. If we wish to remove any product from the wish list, there is a button below that product, which I think I should have made red anyway. But if you click on remove from wish list, it will just remove that product from the wish list, and you see that product is gone. So that's one other functionality that we incorporated into the app. Now let's focus on our profile for a minute. So I'll click on the profile, and you see here that we have the profile image and some data about that user. Whenever you are building anything that involves payments and depositing money and stuff like that. Just make sure you collect enough information, the biodata of that user, and generally what is known as KYC, know your customer details about that user. So that's why we have all of this here. All right, so now let's head over to the wallet. Remember, we were able to make payments with our wallet. Now this is our wallet here, and it shows, our name and then our account balance. And of course, we have two options, either to deposit money or to transfer money from our wallet. Now let's look just below this guy here. You see that we have some transaction details, and look at this very last one here. So it has an ID and the amount and the type. So this was a debit transaction on Shopito store, and it was for payment for products, and it was successful. So that's the transaction we just did here, worth $320. Now let's see other functionalities in the wallet. So if you don't have any experience with fintech, this is a very good introduction for you. So I'm just going to try to deposit money into the wallet, and here, since I have and let me cancel this, since I have $180, I want to make this $1,000. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to deposit $820 to make it 1,000. So I'll click on deposit, and I'll just make this 820. And which one should we use, Stripe or Flutterwave? Well, I think we should use Stripe, since it's easy for me to just type out the card details. So I'll click on proceed, and it will just take us to Stripe deposit page. And we were able to make this possible by setting up what is known as a webhook. So if you don't know what a webhook is, you're going to be able to learn about that and even set it up here to be able to monitor whether transactions are successful or whether transactions fails, and do something based on that. So let's just do 4242. Okay, and then I'll just do that here, and like so, and then let's just add any name, and then I'll just click on pay. So fingers crossed, let's see if it works. I'll click on pay. Okay, so you see it paid and payment successful. Voila. So you see here we now have $1,000. So that's how we are able to fund our wallets, right? There are so many services online that have this feature where the user is able to have a wallet on the platform where they can just fund their wallet, and then the deductions will be made from their wallet if there is money there. The other thing we can do in our wallet is to make a transfer. So I can click on transfer here, and I can transfer some money to another user. So for example, let's say I wanted to transfer half of what I have here. So let's just say $500, and I want to send it to, so all you just need to do is to add the email of a user on this platform. In other words, I have an admin@gmail.com user, and then let's just say some random transfer. Okay, so I'll just leave it at that. And then before you can send the money, you need to verify the receiver's account. So I'll just click on verify here and just give it a couple of seconds. So you see account verification successful, and then I now have access to the button. So you see there's cancel and there's send. What do I want to do? I want to send the money to the admin. So let's try it out and see. I'll click send, and let's see what happens. Voila. So you see we get a notification very briefly there that it was successfully sent. I should probably have something that closes this modal after the money has been sent, but I'll just cancel that. And you see here that the amount has reduced to $500. That's our account balance. Now for us to actually see that this thing actually worked, we have to see the admin account. So I already have that logged in an incognito tab. So permit me to just open that here. Okay, so this is an incognito tab of the admin. So you see hi admin. I'll just go to the admin page, then I'll click on the admin wallet. So I'm right here in the admin wallet, and this is the admin account balance, $5,060, probably because so many people have been sending money to the admin. But if you look at the transaction details here, you see the last transaction that occurred was $500, and it was a credit alert from this guy called Donald. And look at the description, exactly what we typed out when we wanted to send some random transfer, successful transaction. So that's about it for the wallet aspect, and being able to use your wallet to pay on the e-commerce website, to deposit money, to transfer money, and you have access to all of the transaction details. Now this is such a long demo. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the demo for the admin in the next video, where we're going to see all of the admin functionalities, how to add a product, and everything that has to happen from the admin back end. All right, I'll see you in the next one then. Thank you. All right, welcome back, my friends. Now, in this second part of the demo, we are going to explore the admin dashboard, and essentially the admin dashboard is the part of the project that powers all the functionalities you see in the front end. So for us to do that, first off, we need to log in as an admin, right? So I'm just going to come here and log in as an admin. Okay, so login successful, and we should be seeing the admin dashboard right now. Okay, so when you log in, you see here that there is now an additional menu that says admin, and it says hi admin because it's an admin account. So I'm just going to click on the admin right here, and the first thing you see is just a brief summary of what you have in your store. So like for example, we have the earnings. So our store has a total of $6,280, 12 products, and 35 orders. Okay, now this is the order status chart that shows the percentage of, or the number of orders that have been placed, the ones that have been that are currently being processed, and the ones that have been shipped, and then the ones that have been delivered. All of this can be controlled from the admin dashboard. But first, let's see the basics, which is how to add a product. So if you come to this menu here that says add product, you'll see here that we have this elegantly designed form where we can add a total of 5 products for one, 5 images for one product, and then we can add all the details about that product. Now I can easily go ahead and start adding a product just to show you how it works, but there's one thing I want to draw to your attention, and that is the fact that we have this category. Now if you click on this category drop down, you'll see that we have some options here. So we have laptop, electronics, and phone, and what is shown on the brand is based on the category that has been selected. So for example, if I select a laptop, for example, you will see here that I now have the options for the laptop. So we have Lenovo, HP, and Apple. Okay, so that is because we have the ability to add categories and brands, so that it's not something that is just randomly typed out, because if you type it out randomly, you could make a mistake when you're typing out something. So what we did is that we created a categories panel. So if I come to the categories panel, I'm just going to add a new category for the products I want to save, and I'll just give that category the name of games, or maybe games plural, and then I'll click on save. So watch what happens when you do that. You see it has been added to our category here, games. All right, now the game I want to add, or the brand for that game that I want to add, is I want to add a PS5. So I'm going to come to the brand here, and now the brand I want to add is actually Sony, because PS5 is made by Sony. So I'll just give it a brand name of Sony, and here you have to select the category. So you see here we now have games, which we just added. So I'll click on games, and then I'll say save brand. Now when you do that, it will be added to your list of brands. So if you scroll down here, you see now we now have Sony, and it's under the category of games. Great. Of course you can delete the brand if you don't, if you made a typographical error or something like that. So now we have the two things we need to add a product. So I'll come back here to my add product, and then I'm just going to add the details for that product. So the first thing I want to do is to add the images, and you see here that we can add up to 5 images. Very interesting stuff. So I'll click on this guy to upload my images. Voila. So you see I already have some pictures for my PS5. I'll select the 4 of them, and I'll click on open. So that will just show us the 4 images. Look at this, very nicely designed. So if you don't want to, you say, oh, I made a mistake, I don't want to add this image, you can just click on one of the buttons to delete it, for example. So you can do that. For example, if I wanted to delete this last one, I can just click on this button and it will just remove it. Meanwhile, I have not uploaded the images yet. I have only just added the 3 images. Yeah, so I think I'll just add one more because I want it to be 4 images. So I'll add this one I removed, and you can see that it has been added back. So it's like a lot of logic goes into this stuff. Now you can now go ahead and upload your images. Watch what happens. So I'll click on upload 4 images, and you see there's a counter. So 1 2 3 4, and the 4 of them has been uploaded. Now these images that are being displayed here are the images that you've actually uploaded to your database. Now you can go ahead and then add the remaining details about that product. For example, the name of the product is Sunny and blah blah blah. You select a category, which is games. You select a brand, which is Sony, and then you add a color. So I'm just going to go with white. Yeah, or if I don't add any color, it will just say as seen. That's the default color. For example, if a product has multiple colors, you can just leave it blank and it will say as seen. So the regular price, well, maybe I'll just say that this is 1,500, and then the product price. So if you notice, there are some products you see on an e-commerce what's it called, shop. There is a discounted price, a price that is cancelled out, and then there is now another price that is usually lower than the price that is cancelled out, and then sometimes they can specify the discount. That's what we are doing here. So this is the regular price, but the sale price, or the actual price we are selling the product, I'm going to say $1,300. Okay, product quantity, I'm going to say I have 10 units in my store. And then lastly, we need to add a description. So for the description, I'll just grab a piece of text about PS5 I have somewhere here on my computer, and then I'll just paste that in. So this is like the description for the product, and maybe I should just give some space. Aha, so that's fine. So this is like a rich text editor, so you can edit this text however you want. You can highlight it and make it bold or something like that, whatever you want really. You can change the color, the format. Essentially it's like Microsoft Word editor. Yeah, now next we're going to do is we're just going to click on save product and watch what happens. Voila, so it tells us that the product has been added successfully, and as you can see here, we now have Sony PlayStation as the 13th product. So there are now 13 products found here. So this is just a list of all the products we've added in our store, and you see that it's also paginated. You can search, so let me say Sony, and then it shows us only Sony products and stuff like that. Yeah, now, but what we want to do is we want to make sure it has actually been added to the front end. So I'm just going to go over to my shop to see if it's been displayed. Voila, so you see here we now have this product, and look at it, $1,500 was cancelled out, and this is the sale price, and this also has that. But if you do not add this regular price, you're just going to see the sale price. Great, so now I'm going to open this product and let's just see how it displays. Look at this, you see, so everything works perfectly, and you can see our slider is just going from one image to the next after every 3 seconds. Meanwhile, you can also click to change the image or to view the image you want. And of course, we don't have any review on this product yet. Look at this. So that's how the admin works. Let's see the other functionalities of the admin. So we've seen how we can add a product. We've seen that we can view all of our products in the from the admin backend. Let's see some other things. So next we have orders. So when a user has bought a product in the front end, you see that order here. So all of the orders that have been placed on our website is displayed here. So I'm just going to open this up, and I'm just going to show you what the admin can do. So what the admin can do basically is that the admin can update the order status. So for example, when a user places an order, the default status is order placed, right? But the admin, for example, can change it to processing to let the user know that they have started processing that order. So if I click on update status and I go back to my orders, you will see that that is now set to processing. So for example, if that product has been delivered, all you need to do here is to click on delivered and then click on update status. And let's come back to our order. You'll see here that it has been changed to deliver, and once it's delivered, it becomes green. Okay, now on the user's front end, they are going to see all of this. Everything we're doing here is going to be updated on the user's front end. So that's very interesting, really. All right, so the next on our dashboard here is coupons. So remember, in the front end, when we were making a purchase, we saw that we could create a coupon. So this is the 2 coupons I created. My sale, which is what we used, and you see that it's currently not expired, but this form down here gives us the ability to create a coupon. So let me just walk you through it. So I'm just going to say test coupon. I want to do something that is meaningful. Okay, let me just say July sale. I think that's fine. Then the discount will be, let's say, 25%, which is kind of huge. And I'll say that it expires on, just set a date in the future, and then I'll click on save coupon. Now watch what happens. Voila, so it says coupon created successfully. Now meanwhile, if you look here, you'll see that, oh, it has been updated. So we have this July sale coupon, 25% off, and this is when it was created, this is when it expires. Of course, you can go ahead and delete the coupon, but I don't advise you delete the coupon. If it has expired, just leave it there for record purposes. So that's about it for the coupon part of the project. Yeah, now of course we've gone through adding the categories and adding a brand and all of that. So from this back end here, the admin can control what goes on in the front end of the application. And of course, there are so many other things you can add to your admin back end. You don't have to stop where I stopped, but with the information I've given you here, you will have enough knowledge to modify your admin back end as much as you want. So that's about it for the admin part of this application. Let's get started creating it. See you there.